right, it's cool.
Blue for me.
Hey, what it is, what it be, it's your man Marc D.
It's your boy Swerve.
Swerving on your
Yes, sir.
bitch.
And this is Marc The Swerve podcast with the name is still in progress too, but it's gonna be close straight like that.
Thanks.
But yeah, man, episode 1, man, it's feeling real lovely right now, and we about to go and take a shot to the first episode, bro.
Y'all see this? That shit blue.
Oh, they call it a gin face for a reason. But yeah, bro. Right now we looking at Swerve is looking up how Wu-Tang basically started the hip hop game series franchise, and then Def Jam just took over after that. And I never even seen the Wu-Tang one, the game until now. He said it was on PS1, and he played that hoe too. I didn't play that bitch.
That's right. My dad's friend's son had it, and that game was live, bro. It was not. I just saw it came out in 1999, so
Ooh.
it was cool. But Def Jam, whole different game.
Yeah, they took it to the next level, and then it was some video we was just watching how he broke it down from each game to game, and it had the same type of style to it. Which reminds me, Wu-Tang was not in none of the Def Jam games.
They were.
It's probably like you was saying too, like
Well, yeah, Ghostface was.
oh yeah, you're right.
And it probably was. Man, I mean, Method Man. Method Man is a part of Wu-Tang. Like that's Red Man too. So I guess they were. It just was a few. Can you hear me?
Yeah, this makes it clear.
It just was a few people that wasn't, but for the most part, Wu-Tang was kind of deep into the Def Jam series. I just wish they would have just kept it going.
They had RZA, or what's the name in there too. I'm bullshitting, bro. Wait a minute, Redman was Wu-Tang. Ghostface.
Redman,
okay,
Man,
I'm
Ghostface.
bullshitting, bro. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I thought I was tripping. Oh yeah, I was tripping.
It's a lot of them too. Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan.
Easily.
Nothing to fuck with. Best show on Hulu.
I have not seen it, bro. I need to watch it.
Best show on Hulu, bro.
I still
safe.
My
man.
brother hooked me up with the Hulu, so yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit because I gotta watch that.
Shout out Mike.
Janelle Monáe, yeah, Deuce man, is in Homecoming. It's on what's the name? That is on Prime. Never mind, it's not Hulu. So squash that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm bullshit.
I'm on One Piece. Shout out to my anime fans.
Yeah,
Real shit.
it's crazy because you just said you need to finally get on anime.
Yo.
You know who put me on One Punch Man? That's anime.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Word.
That's what I was like, bro.
Word.
You already been on anime. And
I mean, you want to talk about Dragon Ball Z? We can talk. That's a whole different podcast, bro.
People don't consider DBZ like
What?
actual. Some people say it's not anime, bro. It's
how?
I don't know.
They say Goku. They say Goku to Japan is like the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Superman.
How that not in it? Bro,
I don't
whatever,
know.
fam.
This is some people say
Whatever.
it's
Y'all disrespectful.
dumb, but yeah, I finished watching Demon Slayer.
Okay.
That whole hard. What's another one? I finished watching Hunter X Hunter. That was hard. And then I'm trying to figure out what's some other stuff that I ended up watching. But yeah, I'm still watching it. Well, of course, My Hero Academia, I was watching that too. A dude I play PS4 with put me on game.
Okay.
So I was watching that.
I've been hearing a lot about that show.
Yeah, that whole kind of hard, bro.
I'm still young into the whole anime thing. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho.
That whole
was
classic.
safe.
That's just classic.
Between that, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece,
I tell people this all
you get from me.
The funniest thing I ever heard somebody say when they was roasting somebody said, "Bro, shut your ass up with that Kuwabara fade, bro." I was rolling. I was
It's
rolling.
funny because we know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Bro. They got like a bun. He got like
and it's dipped
like
in
a
the top.
sandwich,
Yeah,
bro.
it's dipped on the top, bro. It's hilarious.
You know how some cuts would be cool in real life, bro? I don't think that'd be. I mean, what shit? Bruno Mars kind of had that.
Somewhat, but nah.
But
bro.
I don't know about that. Cool bar phase.
Side note, if y'all hearing some ringing, Harry was making some cinnamon rolls.
Indeed.
Yeah, some cinnamon rolls. So yeah, hey man, but yeah, we 5 minutes into it. We just rambling right now. We was doing earlier, but yeah, man, what we about to start off right now is we'll say, Swerve, tell them when you first started DJing and how you get into DJing.
Man, I'm a hooper. Okay.
Oh,
I'm a hooper, bro.
Squash
If
DJ.
anybody watching this can get the work, bro. I'm not even get the work. I'm I'm a very good defensive player. Mm-hmm. I'll score on you still. I'm 5'11". I'm 6 foot actually, bro. I'm one of them niggas. Anyways, so
I'm done. No, I ain't 5'11".
So I was on varsity at Lancaster High School my junior year, and I really wasn't playing like that. And back then, I wish I would just kept my composure and just really focused on like the future, because back then it was more of like, yo, if I ain't playing on varsity, I ain't gonna be seen.
I know the feeling.
I don't be, like, no scouts. I'm not gonna be in school for this. It used to be like, yo, I just want to play basketball for a living. That's my only thing I want to do. Like with my life, I just want to play basketball for a living. Mm-hmm. And when that hit my junior year, I wasn't playing. I just took that to heart. And when my senior year came up, I quit because I know the exact day I actually quit the team, like quit the game. Like it was a spring league game. You know, sometimes the coaches, they want you to play to like just get better. So when the season comes around, you know, you ready for the season. Yeah. It's just oh my god,
dog scratching at the door, want to get in. Nah.
So
you gonna have to wait today.
So I was actually playing good in the spring league game, and my coach took me out, and we ended up losing. And he looked at me like it was my fault, and I'm like, "Yo, you took me out the game." So long story short, the next day I was like, "Yo, I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing this." So I ended up quitting, and he actually came to me and was like, I was expecting for him coming to me, because some coaches, they just leave you out there. Like, you don't show up, the practice don't show up. But like for him to actually come to me and talk to me was like big. And he said, you know, what you want to do? I was like, man, I ain't playing no more. I ain't playing no more, man. I'd rather focus on like school and like DJing. So I told him I DJ the games. And like from here on out at the high school. But even before that, my dad was over a rec league in Lancaster, and he would play music in between the like timeouts and halftime, stuff like that when I was younger. And when he wasn't there, my brother would do it, and when my brother wasn't there, I would do it. So it just grew from there, and I just kept going. So, but that's pretty much how I started
with DJ.
Yup.
It's pretty.
How'd you get into rap,
bro? You know what is hilarious? After you say that, bro, it kind of correlates the same.
All his life, bro.
It correlates the same way. Like, I didn't want to start rapping at first. I was sitting at the crib. I got two older brothers, Blackjack and Deuce, man. So my oldest brother, Blackjack, he was with UT. And I was just in the crib, and then they was freestyling on the karaoke machine. They call it all night freestyles. And so they was all freestyling. They asked me to freestyle. I was like, okay. And then I did it. They was like, hey, bro, you pretty good. I was like, oh, all right. I'm like 12 at this time. I'm 12 at this time. So my brother got into beats. My pops got him a beat machine, and then he introduced me into Fruity Loops. And then I made my first beat, and he said it sounded like elevator music. I was like, oh,
we're going up.
Cool. Yeah,
it's going up. It's up and it's stuck.
I just stuck with it. I stuck with it though. Yeah. And then I was like, I kept doing it. And then when I got like 13, 14 middle school, that's when beating on the table and freestyling got big, because grinding came out. And everybody knew how to make the grinding beat.
You think grinding gets the respect in hip hop, bro? You think it does get the respect in
without a doubt. That is the number one go-to beat you made on desk, bro. Yeah. It gets respect. This without a doubt, bro.
That's real. It does.
No
even
question.
Subconsciously.
No, just easily, bro. The most, yes, in the discussion. That's yes, real. That shit do. And so, and then I got to high school, I decided to hoop, because my brother and them hooped too, and I was hooping also. I was like, all right, let's do it. I was cool. I was pretty good at it. But just like you said, my junior year, I'm on JV. I didn't make varsity. So I did make varsity, and I remember it was a game, bro. I had a triple-double with 30 points. Yeah. And I still didn't even get like another tryout after that shit.
Wow.
In the meantime, though, I'm rocking with people that do step team, because I really like step team and stepping, bro, because I got to perform and do all the stuff. I like dancing at the time. Yeah. And also within this time, we started G-Spot with Prince, with Sliz, and Southside of DK. We was just really just making music and stuff like that, and just going to do different types of pep rallies and stuff like that. I wasn't full time with. We was full time with it, but still, it wasn't. I was doing a lot of stuff at the time. So when I did make varsity and I hit that triple double, I said, "Fuck it," I quit and I went full time with stepping. So after I did that, I was like, you know what? I'm about to incorporate the beats I make to the themes of us stepping, and then that helped a whole lot, bro. Because step shows, they played the biggest song at the time at least 15 times before the end of the night is over.
Right.
So what we did was I made a custom beat to the theme. And not only was it a breath of fresh air because people been hearing the same shit all day. Yeah. It was just like dope how I ended up incorporating
the thing.
So that's how I ended up doing it when it comes to producing and making music. And then right after the step show with the group and whatnot, we used to throw parties. Yeah. And so I just find it funny, bro, because like you said, you quit hooping, then you went to DJing. I quit hooping with the step team, but also went back to making music and stuff. But that's pretty much the gist of how I got started on this shit.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me. That's the gist of it. Like, that's pretty much like.
That's crazy though. It's
I ain't know that. Like, yo, I've been knowing you for a while, bro. And I ain't know that.
Likewise, that's what I'm saying. But that's the whole point of like us coming to do this shit too.
Facts.
It's like we know a lot about how we function and what we do and how we grew up. It's just we learn other stuff too. It's just funny. But yeah, bro, that's like the introduction, ladies and gentlemen, for the both of us, that for those that didn't know and others that do know. And I was about to say, let's get to the next one though. Let's swerve to the next segue, you feel me?
On your bitch ass.
That's high school. Do you remember when we first ended up linking up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. I had a pool party to DJ. If it was something before, I feel like it was something before that.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was that?
I know it was
the pool party.
I know it was something after, and I just keep going. And I'm gonna show you because I think you mixing up the before and the after though.
I could have sworn it was, but okay. So I was on the balcony DJing a pool party at a UTA. For Twan, shout out Twan.
Yeah.
And it was a cool thing to do because this was like my freshman year of college, and to like say you're gonna take something serious and then you at like college parties DJing, that's something. I probably didn't get paid that much, but I still got paid. Don't get it twisted. But
it wasn't nothing free, right?
Still got something, and I just remember that, and that was actually a very cool pool party. I remember the exact. I remember how, like, in my head, I have how it looked as far as, like, people, like, fraternities strolling around the pool and, like, the number of people that was there and everything. Like, it was cool. Like, I was on the balcony DJing. Like, that was pretty dope. Like, if that happened right now, that would be dope. And this was, like, 2010. Like, 2010.
Around 2011 or so.
Man, but that's how I remember it. I remember you just came out, we kicked it, we talked. But besides that, man, that's it.
Yeah, and then it was 2012, and the reason why I know it was 2012 or 2011 is because after the group pretty much split, I decided to go to college, but I made sure I went to TCC first to get some type of hours, and get that's like smart. The basics.
Y'all listen to that. That's real, bro.
Like,
get your
for real.
basics out the way. Like, forget about that whole college experience, because you're going to leave that college experience, that college debt.
There's something serious.
From your first years that you could knock out that community college and save money. Being real.
I'm a few racks in, and that's only with 2 years. Crazy. Like, a lot of them. So, I did that, and then I remember my first semester was at UTA, and then I knew Aaron Carolina, shout out to him, and he was talking about different, what's the name, it was a pool party. If I wanted to go, I show up. And so I showed up. And then you say you was DJing on the balcony. It's funny because it was an apartment complex. You was DJing in the balcony, like on the 3rd floor of one of them apartment complexes.
Facts.
And I pulled up on, I was like, yeah, bro, my name Marc D, and such and such. I'm in the group, GS Boy Stanky Leg. He was like, nigga, I know Stanky Leg, such and such. I was like, yeah, bro. I see you ain't got no MC, bro. You mind if I MC? He was like, bro, fuck it, let's go, bro. Just make sure that shit lit. And then, sure enough, we end up making that shit lit. But I'm about to find this picture where you was like, you didn't know if that was the first one or not, because the reason why I knew it was the first one, it was another event right after that. It was kind of close because you had merch. Your at DJ Swerve 972 merch. Yeah. And then that's the first. Damn, I gotta find that photo. That's the first time I met Julio from 2 Live. Shout out to Matt.
Yeah.
And I met I think it's Brandon too. He do security, bro.
Yep. Brandon Dimmons.
I met him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Homie cool too. I ain't no meeting him there also. Oh, here you go. Right here, bro. That shit go right there.
What is this?
That's the second party, bro. And that was it was around 2012, 2013. That's probably a few more parties after that. See Julio right there. You go Brandon right there. He got on his what's the name?
That's funny.
Yes, bro. That's what I was saying. And then that was a few after because I was thinking about that shit too. That's back when Julio was with the shits don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. I'm gonna drop your ass.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was actually before 2 Live. Actually,
bring them shirts back, man.
Mm-hmm. That was before 2 Live.
I was bold in college, bro. I was a bold, like, to have these shirts in college, bro. I was like wearing this to class all the time, bro.
Didn't give a damn. Nobody cared either. It was like
the shirts say swerving on your bitch ass. In case y'all didn't know, like
yeah.
It really says swerving. The shirt say swerving on your bitch ass, but the bitch ass is like kind of blocked out with symbols. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you look at the shirt, you know what it says. Oh,
I'm gonna show the picture too on the video.
Okay.
So they go see that shit.
That's hilarious, bro.
But yeah, I remember that too. All right, and yeah, bro, that shit was just cold. It's just funny when you think about back then, and how the scenarios was different. Even though it was like 6-7 years, you go from going to college and then stripping to pay for tuition to OnlyFans, bro. Yeah, so.
Oh, I like the segue.
Yeah, bro, you get the OnlyFans.
Oh man.
Speaking of OnlyFans,
let's discuss this. Let's discuss this, man. Yeah. I mean, but in reality, what's the oldest trade of all time to you? Like, what do you think?
Bro, they
like
say
in the history,
the oldest profession
is
prostitution, bro.
The end, bro. Like the end. I mean, of course, yeah, you can go get a job and like, you know, do the, you know, honorable thing, I guess, these days of what people say, you know, you should be a working woman and everything like that. But I mean, shit, realistically, you are a working woman. And it's like, why not lay in the bed and get that check?
Get that cash for that ass.
Now it becomes complicated once you be like, why are these niggas only looking at me for this?
Yeah, bro. Social
and you
media
know, why is
itself.
my boyfriend or my husband mad at me?
Bro.
Type shit.
All right, so this is a video that before we discuss, I end up seeing a lot of people. I'm saying they can't, whether if it's real or if it's not real, it's with
They put her OnlyFans in the name of the video on YouTube.
Yeah, they're gonna do that though.
It's publicity, bro.
And that's why I say rather if it's real, if it's not real, because they do YouTube. It's K Moore, and you seen him do a lot of different shit with Rihanna and stuff like that, and being funny. But yeah, this is the argument they got into.
Talk to you. What you mean? Talk to me about what? Like, I don't know what it is that you want to talk about. Please go to the house. You broke up with me because you made an OnlyFans account and I told you not to. Okay, are you gonna pay my bills? What are you talking about? I'm really gonna
Note to you, he is playing the game and was just focusing on playing the game.
That's the worst.
He's on 2K.
Oh, is he? Nah, don't say that for real, bro.
He 2K, like I said, I don't know if it's real or not, but he said he was just sitting there playing 2K. Look, bro, you see the blue light in his hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just putting that note out there. But no, that was always a discussion that we was always having about how would you feel if your girl had an OnlyFans. Apparently, he didn't fuck with it, and a lot of people don't fuck with it. And what made it even funnier is she said, "Did you even see what was on there?" Note, you can't see what's on OnlyFans unless you pay for it. So that was interesting too.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was like, it don't matter what the fuck is on there because even if you ask if I want to see it, you got to pay for it. But secondly, he was talking about, they said they had a discussion on how he would feel to begin with if she made one because she was considering making one due to Corona and shit like that.
Right.
And he said, I don't feel no type of way because I don't want you doing it. And then she's saying, but you're not going to pay my bills. He's like, it's not like you're struggling for money. You're just trying to find another avenue. You can find a different avenue than that.
So are we saying it's okay to have an OnlyFans account if the content is like different?
Different as what?
Cause I've seen like people get catfish from OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
Like it'll be like a girl like she'd be like, subscribe for my exclusive content. It'll be like her with like maybe her titties blanked out
with an emoji over them.
Yeah, but then if you go to her OnlyFans, you might have a pasty or something. So it's like, yo, you still ain't.
Yeah, they finesse, super finesse, bro. And then that's why people was like, they don't know why they did it. But
yeah,
my thing is, it depends.
Okay.
And the only reason why I say it depends is because if you have an OnlyFans and it's the OnlyFans where people creepy, where they just, I'm not discriminating. That was just the first thought. But if it's like people that just like showing their feet or showing their hands or just their hair, and I guess some dudes get off with that, I'm probably not going to be as upset about it. And I'm probably not going to trip because you're just showing your feet and you just showing your hair or your hands.
Right.
When you go into details, you're showing titties, showing lots of... you spread...
You ain't gotta even know. I ain't gotta say nothing. It's all in the motion.
And you start a little bit further, bro. That's when it comes to a fuck no for me. It's like, nah, bro. But I understand. He was saying basically it don't matter what it is because OnlyFans got a stigma to it.
That's real.
And then that just comes with that. It's just a whole nother conversation. Is if you can, date or talk to strippers and all other stuff. That's basically that's pretty much what it is. It's that type of conversation.
That was the conversation back in the day. Can you date a stripper?
And that's all. Like, depending on what it is, that's basically what another form of OnlyFans is.
Right.
And so, truthfully, it's just a personal preference. About it. Your relationship type. Me, I've been single. I think I've been single for too long to know an exact answer for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know. And then that goes to both of them. It goes from rather the OnlyFans and then somewhere when it comes to dating a stripper because, they move the way they want to move. And you got to be upfront and know what it is when you're dating with them, regardless of who it is or what you do or however it go. So it's personal preference. And for the most part, I don't be tripping, but we just need to have a conversation. It's in a discussion. You need a conversation.
Yeah. Like, don't just pop up with the OnlyFans. Like don't just, damn. My holding is right.
Are you good? Just trying to get the microphone situated.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I think, like you said, just have a conversation. Don't just, like, pop up with the OnlyFans account.
And that's what the problem was.
Yeah.
They had the conversation. He said, I don't want you to have one. She did it anyway.
Yeah, so.
And it was like, that's complete regard to how I felt or whatever the situation is with me. And if you're trying to do a relationship, that's not a good move. Basically, that's not a good look.
People working getting paid from it, though.
Yeah, regardless how it goes. Second thing is, how do you think your girl will react if you had an OnlyFans as a man?
I want to have a girl.
Said I'm gonna be slanging swoosh.
I think with women,
swoosh.
It's not anytime you hear about feet fetishes and hand fetishes and stuff like that. It's the guys that like that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know one woman that's down to see a nigga hands.
Look at them
feet,
toes. They look so manly.
Nah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. So
you know what we slanging all the way, man.
She would have seen these pics.
You know what's going on here, buddy. You know. So I don't think.
I know my wife, if anybody's significant other, I don't think they'd be cool with that. As far nah, no way.
I don't even think I would do it, bro.
Yeah,
that's just me personally. A lot of people do it. That they talk about Safari end up doing it, but you got to realize them. Some people that do OnlyFans are people that stand in the public light, regardless.
Oh yeah.
So that's just understandable. Just like they was talking about on the Joe Budden podcast, how Erica Menica got an OnlyFans, as well as Safari. They married.
I bet she ain't showing shit on there.
Even if she show anything, it's not nothing she probably not could show on Instagram. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so that's why she like, okay, if I can't get ad revenue or something like that on Instagram,
I'm gonna get the OnlyFans.
I'm gonna
That's smart.
take the same pose with no product placement and get paid off of it. Because I remember they showed that Safari said he made 6 figures.
What?
In like a month, 2 months. I don't know what he be showing on there. It might
we
be.
All know.
It might be
we all
nasty.
Know what's going on here.
It might be nasty, but that's what he said he got. And let's keep it a bean. That's a guy. I'm pretty sure Eric can make him more than that.
Right. Oh yeah.
And she bad, so that helps. She a little crazy. She bad.
Scorpio.
Is she a Scorpio too?
Cool.
Ain't that that's your team, ain't it?
Yes, sir. That's how I know you cuckoo. I'm cuckoo.
Hey, bro, it's all good. I rock with Scorpios though. That's why we get along so much.
Facts.
Hey, there's another one too, bro. And so, yeah, bro, that's just how I feel when it comes to OnlyFans, man. But everybody got their own feels to it. So if y'all got any more questions too, just hit up some other questions rather than OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Or even scenario how you met either one of us, bro. We can talk about it too, man.
Please do.
Just rock with that. Okay, so another one, we're gonna bring it back to the DJing and the artist situation. Can you think of a DJ event or moment that you will always remember? We can do just one of them because we can come back to like different episodes to think of multiple different ones. But if you can think of one right now,
easily. I DJed a lot at the University of Texas at Arlington, and this one time in particular, they brought out Big Sean.
Oh,
and that was just a big thing for me because around this time, Big Sean was my favorite artist. He's still my favorite artist, like favorite rapper. I feel like he's very underrated as an MC.
What was your first mixtape you did when you got to UTA?
The first I did a mixtape
with who on it?
Called Swerve Nasty.
With who on it?
With what you mean?
With who on it?
Just had everybody.
It was heavy with a certain artist.
I made one mixtape called it was just Big Sean. That was it.
And that
was it.
Just straight Big Sean.
That was before that.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up because I remember you told me that you was like, bro, like one of your first, if not your second mixtape you did when you got to UTA was Big Sean.
By myself in the dorm, just did a mixtape for that. And they actually did very good on that Piff. Man, fuck that Piff though. For some reason, they kicked me off the site. I don't know. Anyway, that was long ago. But I feel like that event right there was just like an event that I would always remember because not too many people get to DJ for like their favorite artists.
Bad.
Or not even their favorite. I didn't even DJ for him. I opened up for him.
Just regardless though.
That was the thing to me. Like that was cool.
Because you was talking about how it felt like it just came full circle, and that was your last year, your graduating year too, wasn't it?
Nah.
It was the year before?
I think it was the year before.
Okay. Well, it was close in the end regardless.
That was a fun year. College was fun. Just in general.
Very much so. And then I'm going to put the picture up too where y'all can end up seeing because the picture we ended up taking at the end of the show too, which is even more dope because like one of his main things was like saying Swerve, like his ad lib.
Yeah.
And then Swerve ended up giving him a Swerving on Your Bitch Ass t-shirt too. So that shit was dope. But I remember that too because, that shit was real fun. Side note, when he first came out, we was still on stage, on the right side of the stage. And then we was live as shit. Yeah. And then it was like, hey,
y'all got to go.
Y'all got to get your ass off stage.
Get out the stage, boy. What?
It's like, we understand how you feel, but you got to go, bro.
Yeah, true.
All right, one that I will always remember, bro, and I got the video for it, was before we went to was it Miami for the Coast to Coast event.
Okay.
I had to do the competition in Dallas and able to get there. And then on that competition, bro, I did Guap for the first time. I don't think you went. I know Deuce went.
Was it in Deep Ellum?
I think so.
I went.
Okay, you did go. Okay, but I remember it was a family. We had a family reunion that day too. So a lot of my family got to go for the first time to see me perform. So I'm doing Go Out for the first time. And when I'm performing, it seemed going cool, but I noticed it's a wired mic. And I just something from the beginning of it, bro, that shit seemed off because I don't like wired mics.
Right.
Because I move a lot when I'm performing.
Yeah.
And so in the midst of me performing, I end up stepping on the microphone and I dropped the microphone. And when I dropped the microphone, I got pissed off. And that's like felt like an MJ Last Dance moment to me. It's like they gave me something to hold on to just go off on people, bro. And so when that shit happened, I was like, okay, this show disc I got, I know it's different. So it's not just guap, it's the show version of it. So when this part come on, it's going to drop, bro, and it's going to get people live and shit. And I just felt it. And not only that, I'm pissed off now, too, so I'm going to make that shit live. And so as soon as I picked the mic back up, I was like, all right, bet. And then I ended up hitting the part on guap where that is this one. And you see, what's the name going like, he eating it up. Niggas went wild, bro.
That's fine.
I cut that hoe off and niggas went wild. I was like, bad, bro. And the reason why that shit always stick with me is because it was like, excuse me, when it comes to the music real quick, it's just kept playing. But the reason why that shit was so cold to me, bro, is because I had a plan. It didn't work out because something that I ended up doing. But I kept staying on to the plan and making sure I made it as dope as I could. Yeah. And it came out even more live than I anticipated. Off of me fucking up. Dope. And so that just... It's just
the show must go on.
Yeah, I'm saying it just gave me incentive, just not even with that, just with life. Like, even if you fuck up, just get back off of your fuck up and make it even doper than you expected it to be. And I end up winning first place, bro, even on the fuck up. So I was like, bro, I'm going to always remember that shit because I end up coming up and coming on top of something even on my fuck up. Right. And then we got to go to Miami off that shit, which was a great time.
We got to go back.
We're going to go back. Can't go right now. Coronavirus. We can't go right now, though, bro. But
probably Kansas won't be that much fun.
Yeah, that's just one of them. But yeah,
a lot of memories.
We gonna have plenty more
to be created at that too.
You feel me?
Facts.
And so, yeah, man. And then in the discussion, we gonna have a segue. Excuse me, not a segue, just a segment when it comes to the podcast where we're gonna call it Movie Conspiracy Connection. I'm gonna break down what a movie conspiracy connection is. It's when you break down one part of a certain movie and make it connect to another part of another movie, and it could be a conspiracy how it could all be connected. And I'm gonna give you a good example. John Wick is Neo in the Matrix. In the first iteration of the Matrix. That's John Wick.
I can see that.
And then some people are like, how is that the case? Well, when the architect broke it down that the Matrix has been brought up and it been brought up and it was shut down and started over, I think he said 8 or 9 times. John Wick could be like the third iteration of the Matrix.
Oh, that's cool.
And then that's just Neo beforehand. That's just an iteration of it. I could break it down a little bit more, but I'm not going to lie. I've been drinking and I can't purposely get through it all the way. But you see what I'm saying? But what makes it even more dope about that, supposedly the next John Wick is supposed to come out when the next Matrix comes out next year on the same weekend.
Really?
They come out at the same time.
And Keanu Reeves in both of them?
He's in both of them.
He's about to kill the box office.
But you got to think about it. When you look at John Wick, the main character is Keanu Reeves. Yeah. The person that helps him out, that helps him survive, is 2 people that help him survive and do what he needs to do. That is, what's the black dude name that play Morpheus?
Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. He helped him out.
Ike. Man, once you play roles like that, that's what you're known for. You known for that role in my head.
And not to mention that look sideways backwards look.
Not to disregard his catalog. He got a crazy catalog. But
major.
Ike, I'll never forget Ike.
So Morpheus helps him out. On top of that, from the first movie to the second movie, the Keymaker is the dude that helped him stitches him up.
Facts.
So it's a lot of people that's in John Wick that are different characters on the Matrix. That's the only reason it made me think of a movie conspiracy connection that they both connected. We got plenty more too. You got one?
I was thinking of one. It just has to come to me. It was a reason that Craig got fired from Friday. And it's another movie that he's in that I kind of tied that to. I just can't think of what other movie it was.
Talking about Ice Cube?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anacondas with J-Lo. Could be that.
No, it was something, bro.
That's a little bit far on it too. Ooh. I'm trying
But
to
it's like,
think.
why did he get fired from her Friday? And I
He said he just got fired on his day off for stealing boxes.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
But you never know. It could have been a reason why he stole them boxes.
Yeah.
That connects to something else.
Something. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know. But damn! What if he stole them boxes for one of his partners that he needed from Ricky dying, bro? You never know. It could connect. It's a conspiracy. One of Ricky's partners said he needed something. So he just needed for him to take some boxes so it could have been some memorial stuff for Ricky, bro. He just needed some boxes to bag it up. So he was like, fuck it, bro. I'm stealing on his day off. Wow. And he got fired.
I'm mad you put those together.
I mean, I can do another one too that connects with Friday.
Give me one more.
Oh, buddy. Smokey went to rehab and met his dad because you never seen Smokey's dad on Friday.
Right.
And the reason Smokey's dad was never there is because he was a cop and he had to leave the hood to protect his family. And he comes to find out he was a cop for the LAPD.
Right.
So Smokey decides to be a cop for the LAPD.
It's hot at rush hour.
And that happened. He ended up being a cop and he met Lee on rush hour, bro. So Smokey quit smoking and became a cop, and that's rush hour.
Wow.
What are you talking about, bro?
Wow.
That's why he always talk about his pops on rush hour and he don't talk about his mama. Because the mama never gave him enough money to make it work, and she said, "Make it work." He said,
"Did they say something about another rush hour?"
It could be. It could be,
depending on how they taking care of themselves. But even my bad boys, bro, like that's crazy how
that connected here too,
man.
But yeah, that's how he became a cop on rush hour. So if it wasn't for Craig, Smokey would have never met Lee. I don't care what nobody say.
Wow.
And we got Mo.
Big perm, big worm.
Oh yeah, we can get into him. He started hanging around more drug dealers that want to become rappers. And next thing you know, he on the track with Ludacris and Jagged Edge.
Wow.
That's Faison Love. And he loved him.
That's I got something to say about that.
He just don't
bro.
pay him.
So, do you know that song, fam?
Yes,
bro. I don't mean to digress from what our topic was. That song is immaculate.
Very much
the way him and Twista on that song.
He didn't even play it in the verses with Nelly. He didn't even play it.
Safe,
but trust me,
go listen to
I think
it's not called Cut Up. It's not that's not the name of the song. It's called
I'm about to say Freaky Things. That's what it and Ludacris.
It's called Freaky Things, bro. The way that Ludacris is right, and the funny thing about that,
that's exactly what it's called.
Funny thing about that whole situation, as far as the verses, was people talking about how he was so like nobody ever switched the flow up like him, or nobody ever like rode the beat like Ludacris.
Real animated.
And that is true, bro. The dude was say, yeah.
It says the new generation of what they were saying with Busta Rhymes. Which, when you look at the videos and the flow, I can completely see that.
Yeah.
And my thing is,
ooh, my guy.
When I think in the videos, I think of Busta Rhymes, Ludacris. I also think about Missy. And when it comes to verses, I want to know who Missy going against.
Oh yeah.
Because even when you start thinking about songs, the songs are classic to be. Yeah, the songs are classic, but then you got to add on the videos, bro. Yeah. The videos themselves, this shit is crazy.
They should probably do that with verses, like maybe tag, like have the video battle as well as the songs.
Yeah, Hot 97 be doing that, and then it makes it. I'm not gonna lie, it makes it a lot better when they break it down that way.
I think videos for any song. Like, so artists out there, if you have a song that's good, or even like I don't know, if you think it's okay, if you put a visual to that song.
It can take it a long way.
It can take it a long way. Most of the time, it helps. I've never seen a video come out for a song and it actually hurt the song. Ever. I've never heard that before.
Nah.
So.
And they was just talking about how Lovers and Friends was like the top record at the time for like a year with no video at the time. And that was like in early 2000s.
Could you imagine if they had a video for that song?
Yeah, it would have been a rap.
I think when it comes to songs like that, it's tough to get everybody on the same page. But I think it really comes down to I know Ludacris and Usher could
and it's funny because like when T-Pain when it gets Lil Jon, he was explaining how he was in the Youngbloods video with Chris Brown because him and Chris Brown got signed at the same time.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, I was in that video. And Lil Jon was like, bro, they shout me out and I made the beat and I wasn't even in the damn video.
Wow.
He was like, I know exactly what you're talking about. And of course, I went in there and checked that shit out. And you can see it. T-Pain got on those Florida braids.
Yeah.
And Chris Brown in there doing a high feed, crumping and all that, bro. Looking extra young, of course, with the hat.
Yeah.
So, but nah, bro. I know it was kind of all over the place, but it still tied in regardless. But
yeah. Y'all see what we did there.
Easy work. But nah, we about 40-something minutes in. But yeah, man, just plain and simple. That's episode 1. It's good times, it's good feels, even through the pandemic, man. But yeah, your man Mark D at Mr. Mark D1.
At DJ Swerve 972.
And of course at MTS pod _ when it comes to all social media networks. This is Marc The Swerve podcast. We will catch y'all next time. Holla at you.